So I had heard about this guy Roosh through a friend. Um, I heard that he, wrote books about the countries he went to bag foreign women, basically giving guys advice on not only which countries they should go to hook up with foreign women, but the strategies and tactics they should employ to, hook up with women overseas. And it only took me watching two of his videos to say, why the fuck is this guy giving advice on how to bag bitches overseas? I mean, number one, his whole energy and physical presentation. I mean, the guy's a fucking lame. He's a lame dude. I mean, he's the type of guy that probably, never got any bitches in school or college, and may have gotten his shit wet a teeny bit after college, but nothing serious. And then, his physical appearance. I mean, no homo, but I mean, this dude looks like he's Chewbacca's baby brother and shit. I mean, from the beard to the fucking arm fur he has. This guy is writing books about how to bag bitches overseas, and guys are actually buying it. I mean, he's a fucking lame. And I mean, his appearance is fucked up. I mean, I don't want to shit on him, but dude, I mean, I don't know if Scruffy's back. If we're bringing Scruffy Ugly back, but how can you look in the mirror and justify and say I think it's a good idea to write a book on how American men should hook up with foreign women based on my experience as a lame and as a fucking furball. Oh man, it's fucking crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was funny. I watched a video he put up, and basically it was a news report that a Ukrainian news station did on him, and they followed him around at a club to watch his quote-unquote game, with foreign women and how he talked to them. And this guy's going up to chick. He went up to one chick, and he's just like, hey, are you looking for love? Who says that shit? Are you looking for love? What the fuck? What the fuck made you say shit like that is a good idea? You know what I mean? He walks into some chick, outside of the club. He's like, oh, you're walking in a very sad way. Why are you walking so sad? What the fuck? My question is, how can you watch that video and then give this guy credibility at all? I mean, when I watched that video, it's like when I watched the videos when he was talking about the shit he does and whatnot, it was just a little personal vlog. That was one thing. But when I actually saw him in the field and how he maneuvers and how he tries to spit game, I'm like, wow, this guy's a fucking loser. He's a lame. Any guy that would have bagged all the chicks he claims to have bagged and smashed and fucked, to be more specific, would not be that fucking lame and weird in a fucking club. No fucking ways. All the guys that I fucking known that have run through bitches, that have game, that have had a chick every other night or every night, if I showed any of them that video that the Ukrainian news station did, they would fucking die laughing. This guy is a fucking loser. Point blank, period. So the fact that he's writing books, giving guys advice on how to bag chicks is crazy, because the experiences that a guy like Roosh is going to have in a foreign country with the woman there are going to be in direct correlation to him being a loser. His experiences are lame experiences. His experiences are loser experiences. So if you read his books and try to do things the way he's doing them, you're going to have loser results, because you're getting advice from a loser. I mean, I watched another video. This guy said he was in the Ukraine for multiple months and didn't get any pussy. I know a motherfucker in Ukraine, right? I actually know two guys in Ukraine right now. One guy is in Kiev. The other guy's like in a smaller city in Ukraine. All right, and the guy that goes back and forth to Kiev, I mean, he's always bagging bitches, fucking bitches, taking pictures of bitches in the hotel room and shit. And my boy that's in Ukraine right now, who's in a smaller city of Ukraine, has only been there for about 5 days. He's already smashed 2 bitches. 5 days. And Roosh was in the Ukraine for multiple months. Nothing. And this is the authority on how to bag foreign women. This is where, you know, American men are getting their intel on how they should maneuver in Iceland or Denmark or Colombia. I mean, come on. You know, it was funny. I was listening to his videos, and I was reading something where he was basically talking about how, you know, day game is bad and you shouldn't try to bag foreign women during the day, or, you know, you should avoid it and you should focus more on bagging them when they're at the club. And it only took me like a few seconds to like read between the lines and say, motherfucker, you have to bag bitches at the club when they're fucking twisted and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you need them to have the fucking vodka goggles on, to see through your fucking Santa Claus beard and shit. And your fucking hairy ass forearms that need to be fucking, clipped and shit. Holy crap, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to be in a club at night with the combination of alcohol and dimmed lights to bag women. You need that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you know, any guy that's looking for, you know, pure intel on how to bag women in foreign countries and how they should carry themselves to do that should not listen to guys like Roosh. Okay, because Roosh's experience are in direct correlation to him being a lame. You know, I would say you have 3 guys. You have one guy who's on the far right, who's, you know, your generally good-looking guy with swag. Then you have a guy in the middle who's your normal average guy. Then you have Roosh, who's on the far left, who's extremely fucking lame and who's an extreme loser. And that's the guy you should fucking run from if he gives you any advice. I mean, there's too many of these fucking lame ass dudes on YouTube and other fucking websites making videos on how to bag women overseas. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. And I'll tell you what I personally, and this is a side topic, I think I personally know what it is. You know, because generally a lot of guys that actually have the disposable income to travel overseas were your nerds in school and college that, you know, may not have had swag and had the best looks, so they overcompensated by getting good grades and focusing on their career. And because they were focused on, you know, their financial success and their financial, you know, competency or whatnot, when they graduated, they were able to get good, you know, able to secure good incomes to where they can travel. You know, so a lot of the guys, from what I've noticed, as a guy who is no homo, good looking with swag, I've noticed a lot of the guys you see traveling overseas, you know, to hook up with women tend to be nerdy-ish, tend to be losers. They tend to be like Roosh. You know, guys who are losers, you know, and guys who were lames. I mean, I think Roosh said he was like a scientist or some shit, right? Didn't he say he was like a scientist? I mean, how many fucking scientists look like fucking, I don't know, no homo, like Brad Pitt? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many fucking scientists look like fucking GQ models? No, your scientists look like Roosh. I can imagine Roosh in a fucking lab coat. He's a fucking lame, you know? So that was a little side topic. But like I said, for any guy that's looking to travel and get it in with women overseas, you don't want to listen to guys like Roosh. Their experiences bagging women overseas and, you know, interacting with women overseas are in direct correlation to their own level of attractiveness and swag, and obviously Roosh has a very low level, like low level. So that's my video passport player out.